If you did watch out the video that I did upload yesterday talking about gold trade, then I bet you caught this amazing move. So this was 1,977 points and the risk was only 15 pips, guys. So yeah, you see how amazing that trade was, right? I think I did explain how you will be taking those entries, and actually I gave out the patterns that you will be identify before taking out, before going in for your ends, right? So if you caught it, then congratulations. I remember we was wishing for a sell position because it was having good opportunities, and we see price almost gave us 2,000. In fact, yeah, I think she did give out 2,000 points. Yeah, that was amazing run. So once again, guys, let me just remove everything and see what we have today. Remember, today is going to be a tricky one because we have Fed's interest rates being released, right? We also have FOMC today. So if you trade news, or if you don't trade news, guys, then today you need to be careful. You never know where the market might go, right? So let me just quickly identify my key levels right here. So I'm going to talk about gold trade. I'm going also to look into Gbpjpy because I saw amazing things right there, and I think I should also maybe touch on GU because I think most people do like trading GBP/USD too, right? I don't know what's happening nowadays with the Euro USD because it don't give major moves compared to back in 2019 when we used to have those major moves. But yeah, let's just see. This is based on a daily time frame, that is gold. And let me just see, probably let's have another one right here. Let's just adjust this right here. Correct. I hope that makes sense. So kind of this is just like an expanding channel, right? So if we zoom out, remember gold has been on an uptrend for a while. Basically, this is just an impulse phase correction, impulse phase correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse phase. So we don't know what she's trying to do unless we understand the market more. So let me just hit the weekly, guys. Today's FOMC. Remember I said day is kind of dangerous if you trade, right? So let me just zoom out all the way. This is it. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Let me start from what's this? Yearly. No, 365 million. What's wrong with the trading view? But anyway, let's just go back to the 1 week. Right. So this is what we have. Like we say, this is an expanding channel, and let's concentrate on the current market price. Remember, last week we had this as the high right here. Let's just mark out this level right here. So that's the highest high of the week, right? And I believe that when we go to the daily, we also have that level as the highest high of the day. I hope you guys get that, right? So if that's the case, we also had this level right here that price played around. That being said, remember we call this an impulse phase, high, high, low, impulse phase, right? So what if we just do this? I know you're seeing a lot of trends and you wonder, oh, why so many trends, guys? Trends help get show you the current position of the market, whether you are in the middle or anywhere, right? So this is what I mean. You might be seeing market giving higher high, higher low, higher high. Probably you see, oh, this is a higher low, and you're like, okay, let's try to see if we might take the market probably all the way up, but forgetting probably, oh, that's a crazy trend line. Forgetting that we are in a trend right here. Probably the market has already hit another trend, so you might be taking your entry next to a resistance. For example, let's say you're looking for buy, you might take your entry next to a resistance, then you see price taking you out, then that's when you see price going to anticipated direction, because you never incorporated a trend line, right? So that was just a by the way. So let's just continue, right? So that's what we have. This is still based on the daily, so let me hit the H4 right there. In fact, let me just remove this. Don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. I don't need it too. So let's just concentrate on what we see and what we have. We have a fast touch right here. We had a touch right here. We also had a touch. So you see price has been respecting this level. So there's also another anticipation of a touch. We also had a touch. So there's also another anticipation of price continuing to go maybe to the top. So all we need to do is understand the market action around this level. If we get a confirmation, we go in for buys. If we get a confirmation, we go in for sales. That's simple, right? So that being said, we will go to the lower time frame and understand the current market price, this level right here. Okay, then let's just have this marked right there. Don't worry, we will understand the market more. So once we hit the H1, this is what we see. Okay, basically all these is just like a continuation pattern. Come on, baby. All this is just like a continuation pattern. We also understand every time we see price giving us an impulse phase, we understand there is that possibility of a correction, then we look for an impulse, right? So that being said, let's bring in more trend line. Once again, boom, we saw price did that. In fact, let me see, 15 probably might be clean starting. Right, so guys, I just started this trend line from the last immediate high, lower high. So let's just make it right there. Correct. So that is what we see basically. And remember, we had a trend right here. Price took that, right? I hope you guys can see. Price took that trend. Correct. We also had another trend right here, 1 2, boom, and that is where we are, right? That's where the current market price. But then guess what? You see, oh, I've already seen something. Impulse phase, there's this double top right here. Now we see price giving us an impulse. This is just kind of a bearish flag. Continuation, correct. Now we understand what price is trying to do basically. If you don't get that, remember yesterday we took it right here, this level where most stop loss were, right here. That's where you take your sell. I repeat, don't take your, in fact, let me just be in details, guys. When you see price, let's say you're looking for buys, right? Then you see price doing this high, low. Then you see price has already gone. Don't take your buy position. I know most will be like, oh, what if price continues going and then you miss? No problem. Let the market go, guys. I've realized it's kind of good to be disciplined with that. Be patient. Let the market go. Because what? If you want to take your entry right here, there's still a possibility that this market will reverse, maybe go back right here. Remember, there's this high, so it's like we're taking our entry around a high, around a supply level, because we're looking for buy, right? So there's that possibility price might just respect this high, boom, take you out. Or even if price doesn't take you out, remember your stop loss is below right here, so you have a bigger stop loss, right? I know people say, oh, give the market room to breathe. Now this is the crazy part of it. You see, if you wanted to take a buy right here, then you said, okay, let me have my stop loss below right here. Then guess what? You see that level where you said, let me just have that stop loss right there. Then that should be your entry level. So that means wait for the market. Boom. Then take your entry right there. So the moment you see, oh, the market goes, okay, that's just to tell you that, oh, get in. Then now you see the market pulling back right there. Now once you see price pulling back right there, wait for your entry confirmation right here, right around that level. Boom, go in. Now you see this is very safe, okay? And you see you're risking a little bit, tiny pips. So that means if price takes you out, then guess what? This level, the low, higher low, has been taken out. And when price has taken out the last low or the last high, then that means the direction is changing. So it's good, right? It's a good thing if you take that loss instead of taking that huge loss because you was looking for an entry, you was chasing the market. So this is what I mean. You see, price did this, then guess what? The market went up. Then when people saw, oh, this market is dropping, I'm going to miss out this, let me take this entry right there. Then guess what? Look at the stop loss, almost 100 pips, guys. You know, the problem with me back in the days, I never like trading gold because, you know, I believe that gold usually don't allow me to have tighter stop loss. But because I was trading like this, but the moment I realized I should be patient, wait for the market. In fact, let me just see. If you had a stop right here, I'm definitely sure you were stopped out, because you see this wick, that was a wick out, and you know, most brokers, of course, with the spread will have stopped you out. How many pips? Let's just see. 4 pips. You was taken out, right? So if you was patient, wait for price, look for your entry right there. Once the market has wicked out people, then now that's when you take your entry. Boom. Now do the same thing. Now look at this level. This just happened in the morning. I never saw that. There's also another one right here. Oh, the market did this, we touched that trend, then drop. Oh no, I'm going to miss out this. Let me just take this entry with these red candlesticks. Once I've seen this red candlestick, okay, this one's looking good, let me take my entry, then have my stop above. Then see what the market did. The moment you take your entry, then you see price does this, boom, takes you out. Then, oh, that's annoying. Why is it every time I take a buy, the market sells? Every time I take a sell, the market buys. But instead, you should have waited for price, go back, take people out, then that's when you go in like a gangster, right? So that was just, by the way, I hope you guys get that. Now let's just quickly understand what she's doing. Remember, just the same thing, right? We've seen price gave us an impulse phase, boom. Impulse phase, boom. Then now guess what? We've seen a new high, lower. Okay. Now already, oh, we had a level right here. Okay, let's see the 15. If you miss out an entry, no problem, nothing yet. 15 has not yet confirmed nothing, right? So a bet, because this is a bearish flag like we said. So that being said, there's that possibility that price might still try to go back right there. Then look for your entry right there. I believe 1 minute is more clear. Correct. Now 1 minute we see something like an head and shoulder, anyway, which is still okay. But remember, sometimes a head and shoulder doesn't mean a reversal, might be a continuation pattern. I have a video talking about that. Not every time you see a head and shoulder or an inverse head and shoulder, that's a reversal sign. No, the market might just be creating a continuation pattern, right? So I hope you get that right. Let's just have this, probably something like this. Correct. Now this is how I should be looking for my sell entry position. So this is what we see. Remember, another thing is you should take your entry based on a trend also, to be more safe. Remember, we had, look at these touches, guys. We had a touch, first touch, we also had a touch, another one right here. So why will I take it right here? Even if I see price dropping, I don't have a problem. Let the market do its thing, because I still anticipate she will try to go back to respect that trend line. Look for your entry properties. Let me just take it to the 15 once again. It's like basically I'm seeing sales, but remember, guys, yes, we're talking about sales. Remember that we are in a continuation pattern. This sell might, come to an end anytime soon. Remember, we're still looking for buys, right? So this was what I mean. We might see price dropping. Let's look for an entry position. If we don't get one, we don't do a thing. So I think that is it. But at the same time, let's just follow the trend. Let me just clone that right there. What's up? Let's just have this right there. Correct. Something like that. Right, I hope that makes sense. Probably there's a level right here. Let's see. Boom. And that's what's up. It makes sense. Like I said before, you know that this is just a continuation pattern, and we anticipate gold will try to go, continue going up. Right? So if you don't see any sell properties, we don't do a thing. We look for the market next action. So what if this market wanted to go up, right? Remember, we're still in a downtrend. What if now we want to look for our buy entry position? Let price do this, take out this trend line right here. Okay, she will do that. Okay, and guess what? She will go up, breakout, right? Once that is done, look for a new trend. Price has created a new trend right here. Can't you see that, guys? We have a first touch, second touch, and guess what? We anticipate gold to go back to respect this trend, just the same way she's been doing, retesting and playing around that trend right there. And that's when we look for buys. And this is amazing. Once we spot a buy, this is going to be a nice one. Remember, we are targeting now this trend line right there. That's 7,000 points. Okay, this is amazing one. But it could have been more safe if we let gold continue playing out and touch this trend line of ours, right? Because trends and trends is equal to wins. I don't know which mathematics is that. That's 10,000 points. I think this is amazing. But then, if you remember, we have Fed's news on the way. We also have FOMC. So what if we hope that FOMC drops gold, probably to finish this move, right? Now once that's done, then that's when we look for our bullish properties, right? Something like that. Let's just hope FOMC drops this joint, right? Let's just hope, because if FOMC just comes out, then we see gold pushing all the way up, then no, we might miss that entry. But either way, I don't know how many. Let's see, if FOMC drops, then pushes gold up, we might wait for maybe a pullback. Then let's just continue riding the wave all the way up, right? But that being said, let's just concentrate on the current market price, right? Let's just concentrate on the current market price. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's just do that. So let's hope that we might catch an entry before FOMC drops, right? Right, you see we have Fed interest rate today. We also have FOMC, which is not bad. So that will be around 9 p.m. my time. So right now, all the time, it's around 11:46. So probably if I catch this move before 9, then I think I'll be out of this trade before the news, So probably if gold does this, drops, I don't have a problem with that. I'll just wait for the next, chance or opportunity. Then I take my entry decision, right? That is one way to look at it. At the same time, she might just go back, respect. Then that's when we look for sales. Okay. But I think it will be good if she drops. I think that will be a good one. That will be a good one if she drops before anything. All right, so that is gold. Let me look into what's that Gbpjpy. In fact, I'll just add this gold to my watch list. Where's G right there? Where are you, Gbpjpy? Oh, she's already started moving. Boom, remove that. Real quick, Gbpjpy is kind of a confusing thing. I don't know what she's thinking. Guys, I don't know. This video is too long, so let me just talk about Gbpjpy. I don't want to be boring. Okay, Gbpjpy, you might see she's going up, but she's tricky. Somehow I'm looking for sales, but at the same time I don't know what she's trying to do. Real quick, there's this level, and we have this level right here. I know we have a trend, a downtrend and an uptrend, right? So this is crazy. This pay is kind of crazy. Remember, we've seen this trend right here, 1 2 3, and we've seen this trend right there, right? So initially she broke out, but then with wicks. That being said, we mark this as a level of interest, and let's just flip this joint. Okay, so you might see this as maybe a reversal double top, which is still okay, right? But I don't know what she's thinking. Let's just understand the market more when we hit the H4 right there. So yes, I was talking about sales, but then I'm seeing something. There's also another level right here. Okay, so we're just going to react to what we see in the way. We won't just be biased on any direction. There's that, we have that. So that being said, let me flip it back. So yeah, we had price kind of creating this level, respected, went back, and now has given us this kind of reversal. Now then she pushed, and then at the same time I think we had news on a GBP, that was inflation rate, right? So there's this level right here. We've had a level right here that she broke, but then at the same time we also have this level right there, correct? That being said, let me just change these colors to red because I believe we have selling pressure around that level. This one is broken, which is okay. So this is H4, so let me just hit the H1 real quick. This is how I'm going to tackle Gbp JPY. Oh man, we still have news. That's another problem. So real quick, if you see, we had another trend right here, kind of the market broke out of that. Then I think the news, what was that, inflation rate news, pushed it back to the top, which is still okay. And at the same time we have a high right here, correct? Now it's two-way. Now if I see Gbp JPY not respecting this level, right, if she continued breaking to the top, there's this level right here that we should watch out, okay? So if she does this, then takes out this level, then I anticipate now it's confirmed that, you know, she might try to go back because we just add more confidence. This is what I see, something like this, which is amazing thing. In fact, I think we should have hope that, man, this joint should just break out of this joint. At the same time, don't forget about this level right here. So let's not be greedy. That's one, probably something like this. Once we see price taking out this level, then something like that, we should continue looking for more entries. But at the same time, if she doesn't go back, or you know, let's just have this right there, if she comes and respect this level, this marked, let's say we just said if she break and goes to respect this level, I mean to retest this level, we might see maybe she does this, then let's just wait for confirmation, something like that, and look for our sell position. So we just need to be patient, guys. I think so. We just need to be patient, let the market communicate on the direction that she needs to go. So that's another way. And also this level, which time frame, that's the one now. Let me see, 15. Okay, now of the 15, this is another thing that we should watch out for. The same thing, if she respects this level, then I believe she needs to give us a good blueprint that she wants to drop. So this is what we see. Probably the market are giving us something, you know, something like that. I don't know what's that I did draw. Anyway, just a confirmation. Look for your self confirmation. Once you get one, your first target should be this level. But I think this will be a good one though, right there, right? If we get a confirmation right here, and if we don't, we stay away. So that's it. Let me just add this also to my eye list. Boom, 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 boom. Where are you, GJ? Come here. Right there. So I'm looking at gold and Gbp JPY. The form C is the enemy right? The FOMC news should be the enemy. Yeah, right. So on gold, I think I know what I should do. On gold, I should wait for the price to take out this bearish flag, right? Let me just wait for price to take out this bearish flag instead of looking for my entry right here. Instead of looking for sales right here, no, I'll just wait for price to give me a confirmation that this uptrend, right? Remember, this is a bearish flag, which is an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, right? So let the market take out this down uptrend because we're looking for sales. Then now wait for price to give us new confirmation. I hope that sinks in. That being said, let me just have this, let it break, then go back to retest my trend line, look for my entries, something like that. If I don't get one, stay away, something like that. Have my stop loss where most people have their, have my entry where most people have their stop loss, and see what she's gonna do. Remember, I've given you two scenarios, whether you're looking for buys or sell. I've given you how to tackle buys and sell on a Gbpjpy Gbpusd and what's that, a gold trade, right? So that being said, I hope that helped, guys. So check out my Telegram link also in the description. Don't get scammed. I don't trade for anybody. I don't offer any investment package. So I will never text you guys unless you text me. So adios, mi amigos. Peace.